for this breaking news update. We do know that Manhattan Judge Juan Merchan, he has sentenced President-elect Donald Trump to unconditional discharge, and Fox News is reporting what that means. That means no prison, no probation, no conditions for President-elect Donald Trump. He is now set to return to the White House unencumbered by the threat of a jail term or a fine. So again, if you are just joining us here on live now from
Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to the Moderately Educated News Network. I'm sure you guys just heard that breaking news. Yeah, Trump finally received his sentencing after a lot of, trying to delay and so on and so forth. And yeah, unconditional discharge. So, it looks like in my opinion, right, it was a little bit for show. Get this man a felony, conviction, right? Have that on his tag, but not actually try to put him in prison with like actual significant time. So yeah, I think it was a little bit for show. I think that was the ploy. Is like, oh, he's a convicted felon, you can't vote for him, and he still won the popular vote, which is hey, the American people spoke with their votes, but yeah, I think the waste of taxpayer dollars in this whole process is an absolute slap in the face of the American people. I think this whole thing honestly is a joke. I mean, if you saw that video of freaking Trump and Obama talking and Obama laughing, like, bro, these people get along, bro. Like behind the scenes, I really think all this is really BS that's done for show. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, X, your thoughts?
So do you don't think that he should have went to jail? Like, would you have been in favor of a sentence? A real
Would
sentence?
have been so if they were going to actually charge him of something that's worthy of being put in jail,
You
right?
don't think that this
Don't
felony
come
is
out.
worth
Hold
being
on,
put in
hold on,
jail
hold
over?
on, hold on. Let me answer your question. Don't come out with the sentencing that it's gonna be that basically you're being discharged. You're scot-free. Like, no, if y'all want to make a big deal, make a whole scene, have news cycles run over this for months, for months. You want to make the whole thing, oh, he's a convicted felon, this, that, and the other. You want to attack from that angle? Commit. Put the man in jail.
Who is y'all in this case?
Bro, all the freaking liberal media and freaking hold on. I'm just saying,
Didn't
real.
say anything.
Oh, no, I got you. You're making faces. Nonverbal communication is communication. I
You
always say
just talk, bro.
communication is communication.
Talk, bro.
That's knowledge right there, guys, by the way. Um, but yeah, you can't realistically go through this whole show, convict somebody, and then just be like, yeah, we're gonna discharge him. And I understand he has presidential immunity when he's like actually in the office, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, realistically, bro, it's like 10 days, bro. You are like, I mean, I understand it might have been a mute point. Like,
Okay. All right. Yeah, I have a couple things to respond to of that though. First off, presidential immunity only applies to acts taken as president in the official capacity of president. This was done, I think, before he was president, as well as, and of course, since it was before he was president, he can't actively be acting in official capacity. Therefore, presidential immunity decision does not apply to this.
so he would go to jail if they did sentence him.
If they decide if the judge Mershon or whatever his name is decided to max sentence him up to 4 years, then yeah, he would be in jail for 4 years. Um, so that being said, that's one issue I have with it. For one, for two, there's the you say y'all as if the court and the media are a combined entity because Democrats and liberal media push one story and say he's a convicted felon, he's doing this, he's that, which he is, does not mean that the court has to decide that way. These two things are completely separate, and oftentimes people enter a sort of media blackout. Either jurors or and especially judges will enter this realm where they don't consume media to that way, they're not corrupted with various biases and things of that nature, and they just focus on the facts of the case.
You know what the issue is with that though? it's that people say our Supreme Court, they're saying our Supreme Court judges have bias. So what's to say that this judge would not have
Well,
bias?
we're humans. We all have bias.
Exactly.
And I think being conscious of that is important. Now, having bias is not the same as acting on it and, whatever. I think that the Supreme Court has made many awful decisions, whether that's their Chevron deference decision, whether that's their I forget what is it, Dobbs v. Women Healthcare, and then their presidential immunity decision. I think these are three awful decisions that will change the landscape of America, permanently, or until these cases are revisited for whatever reason. But yeah, so I don't agree with the Supreme Court. Would I go as far to say that I mean, bias is too weak of a word. It doesn't, because truth be told, it doesn't mean anything. But that being said, let's see. What else did you say? There was something along the lines of, so you didn't really answer my question, whether you would want to see, do you think he should go to jail? Do you think he should have received the punishment for this? I don't want to hear oh, they said this and did that. Yes or no? He is a convicted felon. Should he have went to prison?
Over the hush money thing, no, because they waited freaking 60, 70
Base.
hours.
Okay, that's fine. I'm with that. I while I think that all criminals need to see their day in court. We need to go through this process. I think that sentencing him to prison while he's about to take the office of president would have been something that we had never seen before, unprecedented circumstances. And I'll be honest, I think the judge made the appropriate decision here. That navigating that probably would have been insane, and that's a crazy thing for that judge. I mean, he would have changed the outcome of America for a long time with that decision. That's crazy. So
Would that have made Vance president though?
I don't know. Well, probably. I'd like to think so. But that being said, uh, that's probably the right decision on his part. But to go back to your I think your biggest point about this, that it was all for show and it's just theatrics at this point. I'm gonna have to strongly disagree. I think that this is the justice system working. It shows that, well, quite frankly, nobody's above the law. You broke the law, you're persecuted for it. Now, it sucks because of your stature, your role, that you can kind of supersede justice. You can kind of kick that punishment away, as he's done on numerous occasions with his myriad of court cases. But I don't think that saying it's just for show and it was a PR stunt. No, he broke the law. He
But the
got tried
reason
for it.
why I
And
say it's a
there we go.
PR stunt, though, I understand how you feel. The reason why I say it's a PR stunt, when Trump was a Democrat, this did not come out. Number one. Number two, whenever he went for office for the first time, this did not come out. Cool. Whenever he went for office again, then it's like, okay, yeah, we're about to hit this man with everything we got, bro. We tried to impeach him, that didn't work. We're gonna go through the past and freaking dig
Because
up
he
some
broke the
crap
law?
that. Hold on, bro. I'm saying, but if he broke the law, why did y'all not try to freaking charge him and convict him
We
back
tried.
when he
We
did it?
he's a two-time impeached president.
Brother, brother. They didn't try to basically do this hush money trial and convict him of this
That's the
when
smallest
it
trial he
occurred.
has.
I mean, I understand, bro, but I'm saying they brought all this stuff up now, bro. Whenever
Yeah.
you're timing it like that, you're trying to do it for show. You're trying to do it so this man doesn't win an election. If he had not run, none of this stuff would have came out, bro. Promise you. Promise you. But that being said, we're almost out of time.
Yep.
So if you want to go ahead and close this out,
So, hey guys, thanks for
Rob.
joining us. Short video here. But that being said, like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you agree with, disagree with. Deuces.